Hi.
Hi, everyone.
We are big fans of advocating that ABA is not just for ITs and therapists. It's not just for a 20-hour-a-week program. It is not just for children with autism. There are so many principles of ABA that can be applied to everyday life as a parent, as an educator, as really anyone. So we're going to talk about some ways to incorporate ABA into your everyday for your kiddos. So the first place to start would be with play. Play is a great way to get your kids engaged, to build their joint attention skills, to build requesting. So whatever your child is interested in and engaged in, like go ahead and get on the floor with them, get on their level, create opportunities for them to ask for things. So if they're really interested in this train set, you can get down there and play with them. Don't try to control it, just have them tolerate you being in their space. And then maybe you hold back one of their trains and you hold it up. You wait for them to look at you. You wait for them to ask for their train, but like really low pressure. If they don't ask for it, you can model it and say, oh, train, here's a train. Also incorporating lots of language in your play, almost pretending you're like a commentator on a sports cast and just saying, we're putting the train on the track. The blue train is going up. The red train is going down. That way they're hearing all this language. And it's a really great way to build their language skills, to build their engagement and attending skills.
Keep in mind, play should be fun, right? So if you're putting too many demands on in play, your child's going to back away. So you want to make sure that the demands are very minimal, that you're really associated with the giver of good things. So especially at the beginning, when you're playing face to face, you're super, super animated and you're really over exaggerating that animation because you want to be fun. You want to be able to give the student or give your child the things that they want. So you may even want to limit access to specific things. So instead of having a free-for-all play session, maybe if they like to play trains, you have only a few specific, or they only have one or two trains and you have the rest of them. So then you can dole out the trains and then you're the giver of good things. As you're labeling the trains for them, you're labeling the color, you're labeling their names, etc., etc. With that being said, you also want to keep things fairly simple at the beginning. So again, play is fun. You're the fun adult. You're not asking for things. It's just more fun to play with you than without you because you're the giver of good things. As you're, giving, you want to add language. But if your child doesn't understand much language or isn't talking much, to be able to say, oh, this is the red train and it goes choo, 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 and it goes around the track and watch this. Whoa, that's a lot of language. But if you give the train and you just say train or red train, choo, choo, modeling those very specific phrases, that is awesome.
Yeah, and another really great way to incorporate making you a lot more fun is through really big movement activities and, picking the child up, doing things like swinging them or things that they couldn't do by themselves. And then that way they associate you with fun stuff and you can start incorporating some basic requesting. So if they want to be picked up, they have to look at you or they have to say up or they have to gesture and put their arms up to be picked up. So there's a lot of really nice early beginner skills you can incorporate into play using language and using preferred fun activities.
You bet.